everyone, it's Irene. Today I'm going to be going over a guide for the WRAITH Rumble event. This event is like the roly-poly event, which I really enjoyed actually, so I'm really glad it's back. Today I'll be going over a team which will net you around 100 billion or more damage, so I hope you all enjoy. So the team consists of Eternal Sugar, Black Lemonade, Linza, Twizzly Gummy and Star Coral. So first up we have Eternal Sugar. Now on Eternal Sugar you want to run a full cooldown biscuit and mixed crit and attack toppings. So personally I use 3 crit toppings, 2 attack toppings and an attack tart. The subs on Eternal Sugar you want them to go into cooldown, crit and attack. And now we have Black Lemonade. On Black Lemonade you want to run 3 lines of electric damage, 1 line of cooldown and then 5 attack toppings with an attack tart. On Black Lemonade you want her subs to go into cooldown, crit and attack. And then we have Linza. Now on Linza, this is just the build I use. If you don't have the exact biscuit, or you have an attack speed biscuit, a 4 line cooldown, whatever you have, just make it work. The build for this is not really that strict. If you don't have this biscuit I'm using, which you probably don't because it's really random, just use more attack speed on your toppings or more cooldown on your toppings, whichever you don't have on the biscuit. So this is just the personal set I use, which is 3 lines cooldown, 1 line attack speed and then 5 attack speed toppings and a cooldown tart. The subs on the toppings going into cooldown and attack speed. And then we have Twizzly Gummy. Now on Twizzly Gummy you want to run a 4 line cooldown biscuit. And then personally I use 4 crit toppings, 1 cooldown topping and an attack tart. On Twizzly Gummy you want to aim for 35% cooldown and then get the rest of your subs into crit and attack. You can also get some subs into attack speed if you want. And then the final member of this team is Star Coral. Now on Star Coral you want to run 4 line cooldown biscuit with a cooldown tart and then 3 crit toppings, 2 attack toppings. On Star Coral you want to aim for 35% cooldown and then get the rest of your subs into crit and attack. The treasures used on this team are the blue necklace, watch and scroll. So here is the run. Now for this event you need to pick a cookie to be your expedition cookie. I would recommend always picking Tart Titan cookie because Tart Titan has a damage to boss plus 999%, which is kind of huge and basically is the reason why you do so much damage. And then the expedition cookie buffs only apply to Tart Titan, but these are the ones that I used in the run shown. I think the growth one may be better than the crit damage one, so you can use that instead of crit damage if you want, but this is just what I used for this run that is shown. Basically what you want to do for this run is just cast everybody as soon as you can, but only cast Linza when she's at 7 stacks. Okay, next up I'm just going to briefly go over the lucky score. So your lucky score is calculated by adding every individual number in the score together and then multiplying any double numbers which you have by 2 and then multiplying all of them values together. So hypothetically the best score you can get would probably look something like this, with 2 9s, 2 8s, 2 7s, 2 6s and 2 5s. Or it could be 2 1s, 2 9s, 2 8s, 2 7s, 2 6s and 2 5s, with the 1s being at the beginning. Now the thing with the lucky score is, it is called the lucky score, it is basically just RNG. It is based on your damage output, but there's no real way to like choose your damage output, if you get what I'm saying. You can't you can't build a team and have it do the exact damage every time. So the only way really is to get lucky during the run. But if you are having trouble or you do want to try and get the max score, you can rapidly pause the game to see what your score is and then check to see if it's got lots of doubles. If it does, then you've got a good lucky score basically. Just look for numbers where there are 2 of the same number, but only 2, because if you have more than 2 it doesn't like count. So if you have 4 9s, it only counts 2 9s, not 2 9s twice, if you get what I mean. If you want to, you can pause the game over and over to check to see if your score is the highest one, but I'm not doing that because I'm too lazy, but you can if you want to. So that is basically it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, any comments or any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, or if you just want to say hi, I will say hi back. I will hopefully be working on some more videos in the next 2 weeks, so I hope you're all looking forward. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!